Hello guys, how's it going? White Storm here from the RGN Chieftains World of Tanks team for the Royal Air Force, and today we've got a fantastic game brought to you by Angry Badger, and today he's not going to be quite so angry. Today he's going to be nice and chilled and relaxed. He's going to have lots of fun playing World of Tanks with his buddies, and today we can see him. He is on the Tundra map. He is one of the smallest maps actually in the game. And he's also going to be playing the 705 Alpha, Tier 10, rear-mounted turreted, side-scraping master, absolutely amazing tank. Anyway, as we kick off the action, he's going to make his way down to the 1-2-3 line on the map. One interesting thing about I find about all of these kinds of replays that we do here in the RGN team is I get to look at how other people play because they willingly give me their videos, which is brilliant. Taken straight from the replay file, they can just drop and drag it and send it to me at any time, and you know, if it's good enough, I might make a video about it. If it's a lazy day for me, I might not. But I fancied a little break from playing tanks myself. I thought, you know what, I'll pick the first one that comes and I'll have a little goosey. And here we go. And this turned out to be a fantastic game for Badger. Now what he's going to do here, he's gone onto quite a defensive structure from the beginning, a defensive stance, and he's going to literally sit back, see how everything develops. Now we can see that the enemy team, the red team, have pushed down the one line quite aggressively. There's quite a lot of tanks there, so he's going to have to hold back as he steals a 506 Alpha shot, destroying the IS-5. Absolutely fantastic shot there as he's beginning to once again hone in on the cupola of the 704, the 268 version 4. Fantastic shot there, a little bit of a snap. He's zoomed quite far out compared to how I would do it, and also his map is really small. I would have my map a lot bigger because, you know, map awareness and stuff. But this is incredible. Sniping whilst not zoomed in. 603 damage to the 268 version 4 in his cupola, the one weak spot that it has frontally, making him reconsider his choices and reverse out of there. Now in the meantime, Badger decides that's plenty. No more long range sniping for me. I need to make a move. He's going to start flanking round to the left, moving on to the 3 line because he notices what looks to be a defender, a Charfu 204, making their way down that line. So he thinks, I'd better tackle this. So he's going to come into a position where he can get side shots. The defender doesn't see him. He takes a shot, unfortunately fluffs his lines, but manages to bounce one from the defender as well. Fantastic. And that is the defender sorted out. He's not reloaded in time to take a shot at the Charfuture. His mere presence affects the Charfuture's decision making. The Char decides to run away as quickly as he can. In the meantime, the one line is completely held up, but on the far side, the 9-0 looks like they've taken the hill, the enemy team that is, and it looks like everybody else over there is on the defensive, as the 260 campaign mission reward tank, very strong tank, shows his underbelly as he crests the hill in order to deal with Angry Badger. Angry Badger capitalizes on that and gets a slamming shot of about 670 into his underbelly. And then we go and finish off the Char, 49 damage for the price of a shell. Now one thing I'll notice actually is he hasn't fired a single premium shot. No gold has been fired yet. What a cheap round this is going to be. He's already got the best part of 2k damage, and the 260 decides to ram himself into the heavier tank, causing himself a lot more damage, which is fine. Anyway, that is the 1-2-3 line pretty much cleared out. Fantastic work there, and we're nearly up to about 3,000 damage, which is fantastic. Well played, Badger. Now, we've got a bit of driving to do because the enemy team is all on the other side of the map. So, I don't know, maybe we should put on some like smooth music or something once we get there. One of the problems with playing a heavy tank is, of course, mobility. It's one of the class's kind of problems, is it's not the super mobile because they're carrying around so much armament and metal. So moving around is going to be slow, but eventually we're going to get there. We're going to do some damage, So that looks like a UDES 16. So tier 10 UDES. Amazing Ridge Rider, that thing. Great gun depression. Looks like he got his lines all wrong there. Never mind. We capitalise on that. We've pushed over to 3,420 odd damage as we continue to push over to the 890 line, and we see an EBR on the hill. What a satisfying kill that is, as we take a shot in return from the STB-1. And a second. Well done for bouncing them, although I'm not entirely sure how he's doing it. Just angling his turret ever so slightly towards him is maybe just keeping that gentleman at bay, sitting on 22 hit points. Luckily, he's not going to cap. He's going to move forward. He's going to keep on moving, and I think all of the enemy, after taking the hill, have just sat there and decided, you know what, we've got the hill. We're the kings of the hill. Not realising that the rest of the map is also in contention. So Badger worms his way through the rest of the map. He's driven the entire 360 of the map by now. Yeah, most miles done. I hope he doesn't need a stop off at a petrol station or something, because, well, that thing will drink a lot of fuel, I can guarantee you that. Fuel efficiency not on its high point, but luckily that's not in the game. So it's time to continue to push down the 0 line, and Badger has single-handedly taken the hill by himself, without firing a shot, of course, because the other team is now trying to run away from his team, but luckily it's a 3 versus 2 scenario. Oh, scratch that. It's a 2 versus 2 scenario, and the 264 or 263 and the STB-1 are pushing round onto the guard, who's a one-shot for them, as Badger manages to put a shot right into the side of that Russian TD. Okay, so the STB fires once. He fires twice. Badger luckily managing to bounce the second one, 360 damage. But the third one comes in, and Badger misses the shot. He misses the shot. What's going to happen now? He manages to get tracked. He pulls back, decides to go forwards. He's angled his turret ever so slightly, and then crashed into him. And that is the 22 damage. The medium tank completely outplayed there. Well done, Badger. Fantastic work. And that is a solid 4,100 damage there observed in the game. Well done, buddy. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.